I just pressed that live, just so you know.
Hello.
So,
Hey, I
says
just
it's
got
setting
notified.
up. Yep, we are live. Um, let me see. Let me fix my screen here. Oh man, sorry. 1 minute.
What'd you do?
I was trying to set up my.
I think this is my new character since YouTube's gonna shadow ban me. I'm just gonna be the shadow.
All right, here we go. Hi everyone, welcome to the Raven Wolf channel. I am so excited to have here in my Wednesday show, Bright Celtic Moonlight. And yeah, I'm very excited to have you, so welcome.
Thank you.
I also have Ransom. We might not be doing a Friday show, so we thought we should do it today instead of Friday. So he's gonna co-host with me today. So welcome.
Basically just hanging out to look weird in the background.
Let me see who's in the chat. Hi Anton. Hi little team. Hi Scratch, Neo, Wendy. Wendy's saying hi to all of us. Well, I'm sure everybody's saying hi to all of us. Douglas Clark. Love and light. What's up, Alex? Thank you for joining. Hi, DL. Hi, Make Kibu. Welcome. I don't think I've seen you here before. So if everyone is new here, please feel welcome. I'm glad you stopped by and got a chance to check out my channel. So usually on Wednesdays, I have supposedly the past life series, but I didn't have one last week. And then on Monday, when I was doing my crystal class show, Bright Celtic Moonlight reached out to me, and I was so excited because she has some shit to share, y'all.
Crazy shit.
So of course I was so excited. I love you. You're awesome. You're an awesome person. So yeah,
love you.
I'm so honored to have you here.
I am honored to be here. Glad to share space with you guys. Awesome.
Yes. So I was gonna say, I think one of my first videos that I watched from your channel was when you were talking light language, and I was like so mesmerized. I was like, oh my gosh, this is great. I never heard such a thing before. And I was telling you guys off air that even though I don't understand what you were saying, it sounded familiar and it sounded like mesmerizing. I don't know.
It's the language of the heart. It's supposed to evoke emotion. It's not like that's where we got to get away from the thinking part. We got to feel again. So that's what the activations and stuff are about, is like connecting chakras, sound healing, and recalibration, integration, helping you move that crap that you don't need anymore, that doesn't serve you. So I've found it very helpful in my own healing process. So it's like you can't really hold it back anyway, so I might as well share it. Right? If it benefits other people. I know it's benefited me, so if somebody else resonates, then awesome.
Yeah. So what do you think about that, Ransom? Have you seen any of her videos?
Yeah, I watched a couple, but actually the ones I was watching, they were just tripping on bugs in the grass.
I saw those too. Those were like one of the first videos you uploaded.
Oh yeah. Those kind of always catch my attention for some reason. I just I don't even know what I'm looking for, and I'll just start tripping on somebody's trip in nature or doing whatever.
Was it in one of the bug videos? Was it a praying mantis?
I think so, yeah.
Oh my gosh, you guys, I have to tell you a story about a praying mantis. It's so weird. It's kind of making sense that I was led to watch that video. Anyways, sorry. Okay, so in 2014, no, 2013 and 2014, I had out of nowhere I lived in the fourth floor of an apartment building, and a praying mantis showed up on like my door frame, and he hung out there for like a few months, and he left, and he will just like stay there and like, you know, it's kind of creepy sometimes because they stare at you and they move their head.
Yeah, right.
And they'll like act like they're blowing in the wind when they're trying to camouflage.
Yeah.
I'm not
And
here.
The ones
and
here always they just sit there and take baths all day.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, I got a picture of a little tiny, like tiny
a baby
baby
one.
one. Yeah,
I've never
yeah.
seen a baby one live. This one
There
was
were
big. It was
3.
like this big.
Yeah.
Oh, that's about the size of the one that I've got the recording on my YouTube channel. Yeah.
Yeah, I think, yeah. But anyways, when it
They
left,
bring they bring
it left.
peace.
Oh, that's
Sorry.
awesome. No,
They're
sorry.
good luck, aren't they?
And it was actually a time where I was going through some hard stuff in my life, and it was also when I started seeing 1111.
Oh wow.
And so in 2014, you know, I wonder if I don't know, for some reason, I wonder if the praying mantis will show up again. And it did. It showed up again, and it hung out for a few more months, and then he went away, and I didn't see him after that. But I thought that was cool.
I was actually, the babies came before the bigger one that the video is of, and the babies came around a time when I was having a lot of trouble around addiction and guilt because I felt like I needed this, but I knew I had other obligations and responsibilities, and you know what I'm saying? So it came at a time when I was needing peace in my life, like I was battling my own mind. So, and the beginning of my awakening was whenever that praying mantis came up that I did the video of. So it does seem to me that it happens for me that way anyway.
Yeah, and you know what? Last year when I started, like, I feel like spiritually awakened, I guess, to another level, because, you know, you're never like completely awake.
Always working. Always working.
Bugs started delivering messages to me, and birds. And it was till then when I look back and I thought, I wonder if that praying mantis. And then I started looking into spirit animals and spirit bugs, spirit, you know, all of that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm like actually big into that.
Animal totems, Indian stuff,
Yes.
Native American. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that connects with me too, because I get a lot of ladybug and, you know, just crazy stuff, all kinds of birds, swans, which is connected like with a sickness part of the energy that I'm connected to, like lifetime wise. Anyway, and
that's awesome.
There's robins and especially red birds. I know that's like an active male energy that shows up for me. Yeah, that's like whenever my grandfather or my deceased male relatives that were really, really protective of me that I had a close relationship with, they show up then.
Wow.
Isn't that kind of weird that almost all the birds are boys that are pretty that show up? I'm just saying, in bird world, the boys are pretty, right? They got all the fancy feathers. The peacockers.
And they have to sing pretty, right? They sing.
That's right. And they got to sing love songs and bring like little gifts. And I mean, bird world is nuts. They're all about the monogamous relationships.
Wow, that's cool. But yeah, Beth,
love birds.
You know, what I see a lot is cardinals and blue jays.
Yeah.
And crows. Crows show up in I don't know, like every time they show up and they make sure I listen to them. Actually, the other day, was it yesterday? I think it was
I don't know.
yesterday. I was on the phone with someone, and I was walking my dog, and I keep hearing like a rah, rah, like a rattling, like trying to get my attention. And I was trying to look for the. I thought it was a crow. I was confused. I didn't know if it was a crow or a raven. And then it was like it showed up. It was like on a tree, and it was like, yeah, I'm talking to you.
Well,
But what I learned that when crows show in my life is that something is gonna happen that is gonna affect me directly, and it doesn't. It's not a bad thing or a good thing. You know, it's just kind of
Just,
like, hey,
yeah, just a tap on the shoulder.
yeah, and also like intuition.
I get ravens a lot for that. It's funny that your name is Raven Wolf because my husband's, I guess, animal totem would be a wolf, and
Oh wow!
mine is, it has evolved and it always is growing, right? Like
Right.
the animals or
Yeah,
insects or whatever you're
because
connected
like
to that are
spirit
giving you
guides.
messages. But like I first started with the raven. That was what gave me my messages as to, how 3D wasn't what it seemed, and it was magical in the world, and it could be possible that things you can't see are real, and you know.
and
Yeah,
ravens talk too. Crows just make the same noise over and over again, but
yeah,
ravens, they can
Ravens
learn English.
are, yeah,
They
they're
can,
intelligent.
and they
they're
like
very
to
smart.
copy things just to mess with other animals.
Yes,
Like
they
they
do.
have like a mischief sense of humor to them.
They
They're
play
like their
tricks.
inner
Yeah,
child. They let their inner child bird, the
very
baby bird,
playful.
come out. What I was gonna say about that? Oh, I was gonna ask you. So, what kind of angel is represented by the color blue? Is it Michael?
Michael. Hmm.
Because I wonder
Uh,
if those blue jays are like.
that's a really good question. I associate avians with, freedom and higher realms as far as like angelic, type beings. I even associate trees with angelic type energies, but
Yeah,
I don't know the exact connections. Like, that's a really good question.
yeah. Oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna say. Okay, so I don't think because I did share when I decided to change my channel's name when I started uploading videos from Anna Navarro, which is my name, to Raven Wolf channel. Um, I don't think I explained it very well why I picked specific those two words or those two animals. And
That would be.
I,
What is it?
huh?
I'm curious.
Oh, so I had a reading with a lady, and no, it wasn't a reading. It was actually, oh yeah, I remember now. Okay, it was actually from Jen Crockett Facebook group that she has. I was led to her page, and that's when I find out that, and I still need to know more information because I don't know a lot. All I know is that my great granddad was some kind of shaman, that he lived in Guatemala because he was sent from Mexico to work in the embassy in Guatemala, and that he helped people, and uh, that he died at 107 years old,
Wow.
and that he knew he was gonna die. The week that he was gonna die, he went and said goodbye to all his uh, existing friends and family members, and he brought his own coffin, and he died when he said he was gonna die.
That's creepy, and I want to do it too. That is badass, though. Just to
That's
like let everybody know and like talk to everybody, and then be like, all right,
And
I'm done.
you know what? Who else did that? Something similar. Well, like Nostradamus. Nostradamus, when they found him,
Well,
I
he's
think it
no
was on a
mommy.
necklace. I don't know if it was on a necklace or somewhere where he had written that he was gonna die that day, and that's when they found him.
Oh, I thought I watched something where he like predicted too, like when they dug him up. Like he knew the day that they would dig
Yeah.
them up
Yeah.
and find them,
Yeah.
which makes me wonder, like, I don't think somebody could keep a plan together that long enough to keep somebody like, here's $500. Make sure in like 150 years somebody digs me up.
Right.
When you can connect with it and all time is now, like literally all time touches each other
Yep.
in sort of streams and
Wow.
dimensions corkscrew, and they touch each other. And okay, let me show you
Deja
this.
vu time zones.
Dude, this is what I just got through drawing right
Oh
here.
wow.
This is your awareness. This is your body, your physical body. This is your awareness. This is your mind. And these are the, kind of can't see the squiggly, but these are different, I guess, realities, parallel lives, past, you know what I'm saying, what your soul is connected to, that kind of thing. And these are the different streams on your soul. There's two different colors there, gold and silver, but there's many different ones. It's not just two. That's what I could draw with freaking markers. So, but these are these waves of energy that's opening up all these chakras and how they're connecting all of this trinary energy,
Oh wow. That's
and that's
awesome.
the crystalline energy coming up, and this is the Christed energy, or the source energy coming down.
That's
It's
awesome.
like a big circuit, kind of.
Yeah, we're sacred circuits, we're portals, we're pillars of light. We move energy, we store energy, knowledge.
I remember what I was telling you guys all of this about my grandpa. Anyways, I end up in that Facebook page group that Jen Crockett is in Facebook, this medium. I had her in one of my first shows. I think she was my first guest, actually. She's amazing. She in that group, an administrator said made a post about how he got his abilities from his great granddad, who he had
Genetic?
abilities or whatever. And I asked her, I wonder if I got my abilities from my great granddad. And this lady that she does readings for the group, she's an approval reader there. She said that that she sees a raven and a wolf that follows me.
Wow.
That makes
Like,
a lot of sense. I just kind of got a tingle and a confirmation on that whenever I breathed in really heavy, because I was like feeling like you were talking about the shamanic heritage and stuff like that, because I'm kind of involved in shamanism too, but it's more of a like, okay, you're connected on many different layers. Is it the Bhagavad Gita that has all of the circles that go out and out and out, and all of the different layers that go up and up and up? But it's not really up, because there's not, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
up,
It's not,
out, in,
it's in a
words,
sphere
and
kind
all.
of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's like, you have a part of you connected to an or several different ascended masters, angels, galactic heritage for star seeds and stuff like that. I mean, maybe not everybody. There's earth seeds too. So it's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not like for everybody. So everybody's truth is not the same.
Yes.
But there are certain connections that you can have, that you can explore, that can give you more knowledge about yourself. These things are no higher than or lower than what you are. You're all of it. All of it's you. You're just communicating and navigating so that you can have the best outcome.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, if you're predisposed to having shamanism as in your physical heritage, then I would say.
Yeah. Let me look at the chat, because I know I haven't paid attention. Sorry, you guys.
Very interesting.
Have
Kinda
you read that book? What book, Little T? there's a book called Woman Who Runs with Wolves, with the Wolves. Is that a book? Do you
I don't
guys
know,
know?
but I saw a movie called Dances with Wolves.
I was
Yeah, I
just
saw that
gonna
one
say.
too. Me too. I was thinking about that one too.
And then what was that other movie with the thing?
Oh, Wendy said I got goosebumps. Yes, Wolfpack. Yes, yes. Wendy's daughter. She's so cute. She likes wolves, and I'd asked her if she wanted to be in the wolf pack, and she said
My
yes.
kids do
So,
too. My kids
oh
my kids talk about being wolves and mermaid hybrids. Okay.
But are they willing to
That's
eat the
awesome.
ratatouille wabbit to be a wolf?
Oh wow.
I'm just kidding. We're vegan wolves.
Non-GMO organic vegan wolves.
I do
Yes,
like.
I seen Scratch's wolf. He has a tattoo on his arm. I think it's his arm.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, and is that a paw?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the words right here. See, I don't know if you could see them. Look, maybe if I got closer.
Nice.
It means there's a wolf too around here.
So we're all wolves. Awesome. I knew we were drawn to each other for a reason.
Well, like I said, man, if the moon's up day or night, so am I. It's a tired fight.
Bubble Girl says wolf mermaid. That's funny.
A water wolf.
Little T said, I got a new tattoo, a bloody wolf, LOL.
Why is it bloody?
Do you have a tattoo? Any tattoos, Bright?
I do actually. It's kind of funny. I have a clawed ring. Not really
A what?
a clawed ring.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It's a friendship, family, and love.
Nice. That reminds me
And
of the James Avery rings that look like that.
oh yeah, and I've got one for a baby that I miscarried before I started my family with my husband. But I actually have a cross on my shoulder,
cool.
and my first daughter's name.
That's cool.
That's beautiful. I don't have any tattoos.
No,
No, I'm just joking.
they're addictive, man. Don't do it.
Yeah, I know. I have a friend that I think now she has over, I don't know, 8 or something.
Wow.
But I don't know. I want to get one. I want to know exactly what I want to like. I want to get something that I know I'm not gonna not like.
Right.
But I'm thinking about a raven bird.
Yeah, anything that's taught you a really good lesson, good reminder, like that is a really good reminder every day.
And you know what? Also, like I know that, it's not true. I think, but I don't know. I think my mom told me that not to get a tattoo because I might not be able to give blood to my kid if he needs blood.
No.
That's ridiculous. I've never heard of it.
That used to be true when people
Maybe it's
used dirty tattoo needles and spread hepatitis and stuff like that. But today, usually everybody, they have clean stuff. They open new packages. They got antimicrobial little UV lamps to put their guns under after they use solvent to clean it. So like it's a pretty clean business now.
Oh yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
I got
and all kinds of stuff.
So like, and I'm O negative, so I could donate to everybody, regardless of my tattoos. Believe me.
Do you know what blood type you are? Right?
O positive.
O positive.
She's a positive. No, I'm just joking.
Well, that means we maybe balance each other.
Right?
The positive, eh?
My kids.
B plus.
You're a B plus too, huh? So B positive, Anna. B positive.
Yeah, I'm a B positive. That's funny.
I don't know. You guys always get to say that with your blood types that you're positive.
I don't know. Um, yeah, I'm curious to know if you guys know your blood type in the chat. Oh, and yeah, it's Z Golden's birthday. So happy birthday, Z Golden.
Ooh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Did I play him the happy birthday song?
It's funny. Hi, Jen Fisher. Thank you for stopping by. I need to get hold of you. We need to talk. No, but I would like to have you on my show, Jen.
Yes. Good idea.
Hi, Dank Knowledge. Thank you for all the new people that are here today. I appreciate you. And yeah, we're just having a good conversation here.
So when
Hanging
we
out.
get into this past lives things, as I'm tripping on it, because you guys
Yeah.
were talking about how like time zones all being at the same time. And what every once in a while I have a really, and I would say it's beyond deja vu experience where for just a split second, I even made a video called Deja Vu Time Zones where I'm talking about it. Like for a split second, you can't tell if this already happened, it's happening now, or it's about to happen just for just a second. Like you feel like you know for a fact what's coming, but you can't, grab a hold of it. And then sometimes you do, and you're right, which is really freaky. Like that'll just blow your whole day. Like, yeah, but I thought about it first, So it couldn't have been random because I saw that exact thing happen before it happened. But I knew it was going to happen because I felt like I had already done that circle before.
Yeah. I
They're saying
totally
recurrent.
agree.
So I'm wondering,
saying-
like, sometimes is this our past life?
You're always changing awareness. Your awareness is always shifting, always, like every second, every moment, your awareness is shifting dimensions, timelines.
Yeah, some people
So
say all life is all the same life experiencing itself in different ways at different times, but in a sense, it's all the same life with different expressions. So I don't know. That's bizarre to think that, I'm you and you're me at a different time experiencing different lessons for whatever reason.
and reflecting it to each other so we can learn more from it.
Oh, wow. Dank Knowledge says, I was at a marriage counseling earlier and I was telling the counselor how I changed my perspective on at one time when I took acid, and he started busting up laughing and could not control it. It was so funny.
Well, I was, as soon as you said acid, and I'm thinking, well, yeah, you changed your experience definitely there, dude.
Wow. That's cool.
That means you're totally insane, they say, right? One hit and they say you're insane, which makes me totally bonkers.
I messed up one time, guys. I did mushrooms and then went home at 7 a.m. after being up all night and did acid, and it was not good. It was not good.
Holy shit.
That's the kind of stupid shit I've done in my life. Cheers.
Yeah.
Sounds like a trippy experience.
The best
many moons ago, though, way before my family.
Yeah. When I the best time or the best mushrooms I ever had was at the Renaissance Festival. Oddly enough, so we got some. Actually, we brought some with us, but when we eat them, they didn't do anything. So we were pissed. So the first night we were excited, huh?
I said, sure they didn't.
They didn't. So the next day we were so pissed. We were camping in the Renaissance Festival campground, and it was for Halloween weekend. And we wanted to get something, and then out of nowhere we were like walking, and out of like a bush comes out this tiny little dude. He's like, do you guys want some chocolate mushrooms or shrooms? And I was like, what?
You met a mushroom fairy?
Yes,
Or was it?
and they
Or
were
was he like
chocolate.
a something else?
I don't know, but it looked like a hobbit to me.
You met a magical creature that gave you hallucinogenics.
Yes,
So I'm wondering,
and
did you do the hallucinogenics before you saw the little man? Because now it's getting convoluted here.
no,
It's
but
all running together.
it was kind of cool because it was Halloween weekend and we were all tripping, and it was so funny. We were just walking, and like a lot of people were really messed up. I remember looking on the side and people will be partying where they were camping, and in this party everybody was dancing but in slow-mo. Like they were on some good shit. I don't know. So yeah.
Have you ever melted off the couch?
Um,
No, but this
no.
tattoo went down my arm and dripped off, and then I looked back and it was still there, but it really freaked me out because I watched it go down my arm and drip off my pinky finger like it was a like coffee. And I was all freaking out. And then when I look back, it's still there. I was like, okay, this is working.
I was trying to talk to one of my friend's parents one time, and her face melted in all these colors and layers and like just onto her chest. And I'm sitting there trying to act straight, like straight, you guys. That was nuts.
I seen walls or things to breathe. You know, breathing.
Yeah.
You know, the breathing. Yeah, but also when I done mushrooms, and that's I haven't done them in a while, but
Well, they're all natural, so.
right. But no, I will see like a layer, and I always wonder if that's how it was really like, but we couldn't see it. I will see a layer of energy, different color energy, like fuzzy.
That sounds familiar right now.
It does. I'm just now opening this stuff up, so I can't attest to the fact that it looks the same because I've seen that shit. But you know what I'm saying? I'm learning my way around seeing, and doesn't quite look as cartoony. Doesn't quite look as, you know what I'm saying? It looks a little more like neon lights and straight.
And it's like laser.
Fluid.
Like
yeah,
laser.
Yeah.
Like really thin laser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This may sound funny, but one time I did shrooms and I could swear to God that everybody was farting colors. Like I kept seeing like clouds of like, I don't know, like green and then orange and stuff like that. And I kept thinking, that's weird how there's only colors by the people. And I kept thinking for some reason while I was tripping, and it was so funny, I couldn't keep my shit together. I kept laughing at everybody. And then somebody finally asked me, and I said, you don't see all the colors in the room? People won't stop farting in here. And he's like, dude, it's time for you to go outside and trip. I was like, fine. You're the one farting rainbows, not me.
Hi, Mary Wins. Hi, Angels. Yeah, thank you. Hi, Judith. Welcome. So I don't know. Do you want to share? Oh, actually, I want you to tell everyone you have a Facebook page now, right?
Oh crap! Yeah, I'm starting a Facebook page. I started it today, actually, just so I could participate in like this live event that I was doing for the 4/4 event, like portal thing, you know, meditation.
Oh, cool.
But it was really powerful too, you guys. It was crazy. Got rid of a lot of baggage. But anyway, Harris Tribe is what I ended up calling it. Harris Tribe.
Harris. You know what? There's a county, Harris County, close where I live.
Really? That's cool.
So when I saw it, it reminded me of that.
Do what?
I said, do Harris's live there?
Oh, Scratch says I deactivated Facebook again.
You'll be back.
Dude, I had it deactivated for what I didn't reactivate my account. I had an account, but I deactivated it like 6 years, probably almost 7 years ago now. But It was like when I was waking up to everything, and everything was just so toxic, and I kept filtering, it just got to be like, screw
Well,
this.
Facebook is a voluntary spy network. That's all it
Yeah.
is.
Not only that, but my family could spy on me too, and I was not having that.
I know, man. You can't
Yeah.
even post pictures from the party last night because everybody
Yeah,
judged you on Facebook.
I still struggle a little bit because I just I have I was one of the late ones to have a Facebook account. I refused it until I was nagged too much by my friends in Mexico and my family in Mexico, where I was like, fine, I'll just open one. But it was 2 years ago. 2 years ago, and I don't know where I was going with this.
Do you feel better now that you have a My Face?
No. Oh, I remember now. So I added some of my clients, and some of my clients are doctors or
Oh, wow.
nurses. And I'm all anti-vaccine shit, you know. So I can't post certain things, or I can't like certain things because they're my clients, or because my family, like I can't be like, my family is like straight up Catholic. Like I can't be like,
that.
I'm all
You're
spiritual,
a vaccine
like,
denier?
you
You're a
know.
vaccine denier? Oh my God.
I'm a
I'm just
vaccine
kidding.
truther, I guess. In fact, I want to do a video about that soon.
Right?
I haven't done one in a while.
Just think how you feel. I've never been vaccinated. Ever.
Yeah.
And I intend to die that way. Unvaccinated.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, my son got a couple, but he said he didn't want any more. So
Yeah.
his choice. My body, my choice, man. Isn't that like didn't they already rule on that shit unless it comes to actual choices? You can't smoke the marijuana because it's not your body and not your choice.
Apparently.
Thanks says, one time me and this hippie dude was tripping on acid, and he wanted me to play this game where you throw energy with his hands back and forth. So I said, I'm down. And the end, I gave it all I got, he said. What?
I said, that sounds fun. I would totally do that. This is my orb. I think we do that, actually. Imagine if you could actually see what's going back and forth between energies people send off to each other all the time.
Oh, he's saying that she actually felt it. That's awesome.
I do that with my husband. We'll lay here before we go to sleep and practice. Like,
that's so cool.
It's hard to explain, but you know what I'm saying? Running different energy, or not meridians, but layers through different. I don't know the proper wording for this. I've been alone doing this, learning from my higher self for so long that it's like when I get around people and I try to say it out loud, I'm like, you know, that thing, and everybody's like, what are you talking about? Like, we haven't seen that, we haven't felt that, so sorry. I'll learn the proper terminology eventually.
That universal power that extends to all beings out there.
The Kamehameha.
Oh yeah, so I don't know if you're feeling it or not, but do you want to show some of your light language?
Oh, I can. Yeah. Let me see.
Hat on first.
Ikiaratani kieratu huruku arataine histuku unananarataka. Inananarataka ierutuku uratataine ierutuku ustaine ieratataite ki asti enananiaratatu. Huratati inananiasti ki aratata ierutuku uratuku arataine istuku uratuku u. Ai kestiki i nanana eteki I ortoku ananana ki I erotoku unga arta a aiste I ortoku. Mi I karata aiste inga arta ordataka aiska aite istoko hortainge iartoku o. Pirataka aiteki iostoko ortoku ananana aike istoko ortoku hukoa. That was just kind of like a flowing stuff out, cleansing stuff out for everybody. That was a little bit of Reiki too.
Nice.
It kind of goes hand in hand.
Closed. I had my eyes closed, but I felt the need to look at you and see what you were doing with the, because you said it's not only what it comes out, it's everything that goes with it.
Yeah, and you can watch it a couple of different times and get totally different layers of messages in different ways. It's just what your higher self picks up and helps you to notice. That's pretty much how it works.
That's awesome. Little T said she got goosebumps.
Sounded very familiar.
Awesome. See, I told you. It sounded familiar.
I'm still kind of weirded out. Like,
speak it, but I can't.
I want to play it backwards and slow it down and speed it up and.
Damn, DJ, what was I gonna say?
I do that. I'm sorry.
You're good. I do that too. So.
Short-term memory loss. Incarnate.
Judith says, I couldn't take my eyes off of her. It's called Thank Knowledge. What is this language, Beth?
It's actually, my soul language is like Lemurian. I have some Syrian and Arcturian and Pleiadian and other connections in with that. But it's mainly like I came and was incarnated in Lemuria and was already had these connections. And then once I incarnated in Lemuria, it was like then on and on and on and on. My energy signature got passed and added to. And so it's kind of like a culmination a little bit.
That's beautiful.
I can tell the difference. The thing is, I can tell the difference in what is the Syrian, what is the Arcturian, what is Pleiadian and stuff like that. It's just overlapping almost. Like it's on the same stream, but it's like this.
I was gonna say like Spanish from Mexico and Spanish from Spain.
Yes, and there are different dialects.
English from the U.S. and English from the UK. Is different.
English from the U.S.
I've heard many different light linguists before and since, because light language activates light language, and something in me knew that I understood it. Like you're saying, I understood it with my heart. It made me feel certain, you know what I'm saying? It made me feel good, and that's my gauge as to whether or not I engage with something. Is, if it makes me feel icky, then no, I'm good. I don't need that. But if it makes me feel good, and you go towards your joy,
Is this kind of like speaking tongues, connecting to spiritual realm to get information?
Yes.
I mean, I know they're going about it a different way and have a different thought in mind, but
did you say channeling?
Yeah, kind of. Well, Pentecostals will speak in tongues, and I know some of them just do it because the church does it, but other ones are seriously believing in that. And when you watch them, I mean, like some people, you could tell that they are saying something, they're receiving something. I don't know what it is because I'm not them, or sometimes they don't know.
And sometimes they get taken over by the Holy Spirit kind of thing. See, that's the kind of difference. There's differences in channeling. You can channel. It's all about where your awareness, it's where your awareness is and what depth level, layer, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. People use different terms for their own practices, but it's, pretty much means the same thing. I don't ever get out of the boat. Never get out of the boat. This is my vessel, my free will vehicle. It's my biological, electric is the male, and magnetic is the female aspect. So bioelectromagnetic vehicle, and you drive that thing sitting in the master's chair in the heart space. You make your decisions from here. You never surrender control, and you can pull in information from your aspects, from other people, from their aspects, from, you have to feel that. You have to feel those connections. I can feel them physically in my space. Like I can tell what degree, what angle they come from, and I can tell whether or not, that's something I need to shield myself from, and be like, no, thank you. Nice try. Have a good day. Or if it's a part of me, if it's a part of me that's not just some bad juju trying to come screw with me, if it's a part of me that needs work, like a shadow aspect or something like that, that I, need to come up to the surface, I can speak with that aspect of myself. You can channel different parts of yourself. You can channel a body part. You can channel anything, like asking it, how do you feel? What seems to be the problem? What makes you feel good? That's how I'm learning to live my life in communication with everything.
Wow.
Not only within myself, but outwardly too.
Wow, that's great. I was gonna ask you a question. I thought about it while you were talking, and now
I'm sorry.
No, it's not bad. It's um. Oh yeah, remember when I called you because I had the tingling sensations right here?
Yes.
Yeah, it just I kind of see what you're talking about.
Right here?
But I haven't.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. Some people feel different stuff. I feel like,
it like, oh.
and I see. Yeah, go ahead. I was
you
just.
go ahead. You're my
It's
guest,
like
and I'm
it's like
you.
a tingly, icy light, like there's weight lifted or something. I mean, I know when my chakras when I first got that good opening and my chakras popped out, like, and I first had my crown, and then I had my root. My root was like this, and my crown was like this. And whenever I first woke up, I was like, whenever you first wake up, you're just like, that's what you're doing. You're oscillating. You're
right,
like an agitation from a washer. And so once I got a really good, I don't know, I guess like processing of emotions, and I corkscrewed myself all the way out, it was like radiate, 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 radiate.
That's awesome.
Boom.
All the chakras you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, Anya and Sue and Milky Way Weekly just had a show about chakras.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you guys seen it, but you guys should check it out.
Wait, maybe I didn't see that one. I did see one of theirs, but it may not be the same one.
Yeah.
I gotta keep my chakras all lined up.
What else I was gonna say? So, oh yeah, you never told us the name of your Facebook page.
It's Harris Tribe.
Oh yeah, you did told us. Sorry.
No, you're good.
My bad. What are you? You're so funny.
Tripping me out, man.
Yeah.
Freaking me out,
man. So I was gonna ask you, how were you able to access to your past life?
The first time I did it was through like a self-hypnosis video on YouTube, actually. It was long ago though.
Yeah.
And it was just a meditation pretty much. I mean, it's not like I loved to make things complicated whenever I was
Me
first
too.
doing all of this.
I
I've been
think I do
waking,
that.
my higher self laughs at me so much. I swear we laugh together because it's been 11 years that I've been trying to wake myself up, and knowing all the stuff that I know now in little tidbits, and I'm just now putting everything back in full circle, like, okay, now that's why that little thing, stood out to me or whatever, and now it couples with this thing or whatever. So, but my higher self is just like, you love to complicate things. You love to make things unattainable by your own will. It's kind of funny to me. Sometimes all you got to do is focus. Sometimes all you got to do is focus on your breath and breathe and like stop thinking.
Yeah.
Which is really hard for people to do.
Yeah.
I stop thinking once I attain my higher self every time. And then I have a little meditation session.
Do you meditate, Ransom?
Absolutely. That's every time I do music.
420.
I go down into it. I don't do anything else or think about anything else while I'm making it. So that's a
nice.
That's really good. See, that's what people don't understand. You can meditate while you're doing dishes. Really, I mean, it's open eye meditation, and it's not the same. There's different types of meditation. There's different types of channeling. All answers are correct and false at the same time for different people at different times, because it's just like ever evolving. It's crazy.
Yeah. And you know what?
Like meditation. I get stuck on an idea and I ignore everything else. So like that's a good.
That's how I get with paintings. When I paint, I mentioned this before. I obsessively paint. Like,
yeah.
Sometimes I have to force myself to stop it.
Yeah.
It's not,
take a break.
I'm messing it up. It's not turning out the way I want it, and it has to be perfect because
I just want to finish. I have a thing about not finishing. I feel like it's a session, like you complete it.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you have to assignment? Sometimes if I stop, I never get around back to that idea. Like I have like 8 projects just halfway done because I got tired and was like, I'll get back to it.
Yeah, like writing, Little T says.
Yes. Absolutely. Writing is...
Do you meditate, right?
Every day. Sometimes 2 or 3 times a day.
Oh, wow.
Actually, yeah, if I have time. And it doesn't have to be like a...
Asking.
Do what?
How you do it, if you don't mind me asking.
Usually I get up at like maybe 3 or 4, depending on what time I went to bed, because lately I've been staying up later because it feels like there's an influx of like scalar waves or broadcast energy coming in at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. So I like to make sure my kids aren't having bad dreams, and because they get up with that shit. They feel it. They understand what's going on too. So I kind of like consciously hold our environment stable at certain times when I start feeling stuff coming through. So it just depends. It depends on what's happening as to how often I meditate, how I do it. Because sometimes I use I know I'm just not in a focusing type, like natural meditation with nothing. If I'm not in that, if I'm wanting to lay down and just, put my stones on me and meditate, because I do that a lot too, I'll do a guided meditation. Sometimes I do binaural beats and I'll just, meditate like that. Sometimes I'll do nothing. I'll actually put headphones or earplugs in because I live in a house with 5 other people. So I'll meditate like that. It just depends.
Yeah.
Do what?
Wow.
You got to drown it out.
Yeah. You got to take your energy back at least for, like 10 to 15 minutes, at least once a day. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a break, dude.
Yeah.
That's right.
T. Golding is asking, what kind portals are you opening?
Do
Black
what?
hole.
What kind of portals are you opening?
Your body is a portal. Your chakras are portals. Your chakras are a
What do we do?
collection of portals. Your heart has like 33 or 126 maybe
Oh wow.
portals within it. I'll have to look that up and get back with you, but your chakras have a few different streams of energy portals through them, and that's what you're cleansing. You're cleansing karma from different aspects of your DNA, different aspects of your energetics, which are connected to your DNA. You know what I'm saying? It's different for different people.
Yes.
I always wonder, like, you know how they list those binaural beats? It's like this one's for, releasing anger, or this one's for positive thinking. And then there's some that we just know, like a
Raising your
human
vibration.
frequency or whatever.
Yeah.
Those are just some. I really don't actually know what all I have on there anymore, but I do use some of them repeatedly almost. But yeah, there are different ones there's different, there's theta, alpha. I mean, there's all kinds of different
I didn't
states
even
that
know
binaural beats also evoke in your brain, like just you're synthesizing with that frequency, so your body's vibrating at that frequency, so you're clearing out anything else other than what's needing to be there.
Yeah, if you guys want to try that out, you should. I was going to tell your audience there's this one channel called Meditative Mind, and it has like a female Buddha in the middle of it.
Yep.
And it's like
I think I'm sub.
They have a lot of different stuff on there.
I think I'm sub to that one too. Yeah.
Like throat chakras from monks. Like all kinds of chants, and then you can go over to the binaural beats one. I sleep with that sometimes.
What's the name of it?
Meditative Minds, I believe.
I'm gonna see if I can put a link in the chat. So what kind of deck do you have over there?
It's called it's a light language friend of mine. Remembering Love and Light Language is her channel, but it's called Torch of Ascension.
Yeah, that's cool.
Is it a lotus?
Snakes.
Yeah, it's the Kundalini energy and merge. It's like the Kundalini energy merging, coming up. Awakening. Awakening. That's not the right word. Awakening.
That's awesome. So you're gonna pull us a card?
Yes.
Yay! My favorite. And you haven't pulled a card for me before, or have you?
Oh, wow.
I actually did, and I videotaped it, and
you were gonna...
I have that part. I can send you that part.
Yes, send it to me.
But yeah, I'm still editing that, so you will have it. I swear to God, soon.
Yay! Yeah, no hurry or anything. I'm just being patient. Well, I'm working on it. I'm working on my patience. Okay, the universe.
All right.
Yeah.
Got to go with the flow. So, what are we reading for? What? Question or inquiry or whatever.
C Golden is his birthday today, so.
Hey, that's cool.
Maybe for C Golden.
Did he get Bitcoin for his birthday? I bet he got a trap, at least one trap for his birthday.
Did he want a card drawn? Is that cool with him? Do I have permission?
Yeah.
I have open permission on anyone.
Just take that shit.
Do it. I'm willing to listen.
I'll pull a card for you too, C Golden. Or I'll do it.
I was going to give him a Bitcoin report. Did you know that they're now showing Bitcoin on the stock exchange as a recognized currency, Z Golden? What do you think about that? I'll look forward to your next Bitcoin report.
C Golden wants you to pull a card for me first.
Ah, okay.
Hi, Doc Illusion.
What up, Doc?
You know Doc too, right?
Yeah.
He's in all the cool chat room.
Yeah, apologies everybody for me not being around, dude. I've been like
She's been doing some awesome work.
been trying to get a business started and change my whole matrixy school situation that's going on. Yeah. All right. Anna. Ooh.
Wow.
I don't know, but it's pretty and I like those colors. I like the turquoise and the blue.
That's actually I believe that has to do with the third eye and opening and the triad, the upper triad and all of that stuff. I just posted a video. Yeah, I just posted an activation for that. Oh, I wish I could get it.
Your last video you made?
Yes, it was like really short.
I saw it.
What is that? Okay.
So that's like the angelic writing all over it, the little symbols that are on everything, like the moon and the little pyramids and stuff.
They are interdimensional activation symbols, yes.
All right.
Light codes, pretty much. They activate DNA for anyone who needs it. If you don't need it, if you don't resonate with it, it pretty much is just like, I mean, you don't absorb what you don't need.
Yeah.
Right.
So, connections with Earth and stars. Is that it? That is not it.
Nobody.
Sorry, guys. This is a gigantic freaking book.
What are you petting over there?
My dog.
Moment of expansion, galactic lotus.
Nice.
Wow, galactic.
Dude, I can't. Well, yeah. Come on. Okay.
Focusing.
This is new to me. This deck is new to me. So, welcome to the moment of expansion on all levels of your being. Embody codes of light within and all around. Seeing connections in everything. Fibonacci sequence and its golden spiral is everywhere. Nature is calling. Your body is also nature. Invite this galactic lotus into your healing routines, as well as make use of the flower of life. The pattern not only aligns your energy and activates codes within, but also acts as a great portal of deeper connections. Call upon your higher self and team to assist. All right. Listen to the blissful celebration of life within and around you. Joy and harmony of life is a powerful yet subtle wave and vibration.
Blissful.
Ancient knowledge of the flower of life and golden spiral is calling out for you. You got the connections, continue with your creations and services. Then the big picture will clearly
become clear.
Appear in the moment. Sorry, guys.
No, that's cool. Thank you. I like that card. I really do. How many cards is in that deck?
40, 48, I think. 42,
Nice.
48.
So I pulled some cards for Sea Golden. Thank you, Bright. That's awesome.
No problem. Sorry that was like long.
No worries. So for Sea Golden, I got the Visionary, the Focus, and the Bloom card from the moon deck.
The Visionary.
Nice.
Focus and Bloom. And I'm not gonna be reading out of the booklets anymore. I'm just gonna say what I
To hell
feel
with
and-
books. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm just saying that because I just got tired of it and I want to do my own thing.
So you're gonna go from the gut feeling from now on.
Yeah. So the face
From the
card
gut.
that is Focus. Oh, my nails are so bad. Look at them. Oh my gosh. Sorry.
Stop chewing on them.
The Focus card is in the element of fire, and the fire is it represents that it's time for movement, growth, following your passions, and creating change. So you got
Be
that
the
card
change you
after
want to
the.
see.
You got that card after the Visionary card, and the Visionary card was the first card, and then the Focus. So to me, that tells me that you have to envision what you want and your goals. So if you focus, you will be able to bloom. You'll be able to achieve what you work hard for.
There was a real spooky echo when you did that too. When you watch the playback, it'll be good.
Wow. Oh, I'm glad that you're not trippy looking anymore.
I'm not. I've been told I'm still pretty trippy looking.
Whatever.
Well,
all right, so that was a reading.
So I thought I'd stop hiding behind the sage blocker.
Nice. So yeah, that was your reading, Sea Golden. That was for you. So I guess you can do one for Sea Golden.
Pull out the Bitcoin card. Just saying.
The what?
The Bitcoin card.
Oh.
You guys should charge him 2 Bitcoins each for his birthday reading. I don't know what that is, but it's like a lot of money.
That'll be 2 bits, please.
Hi, Davey. Welcome to the show. I don't think I've seen Davey before.
Davey?
Yep. Oh, wait, is it? No, I don't think it's Davey. No. It's
Davey Crockett?
It's not expanding the process. It's Davey, I think.
All right. The winged white wolf.
Oh, snap.
Oh, pop, crackle, and all.
Nice.
Get notification.
That's pretty trippy, man.
Yeah.
I want one. Did you notice that it has a human foot almost in the back?
Yeah, I was looking at that actually.
It's a kind.
Focus on the highest possibilities. Pretty much. Brings opportunity, new chapters, shifts of consciousness, suffering often caused from dissatisfactions. Rise above situations and perceptions that weigh you down. Let go of petty concerns, ideas, thoughts that do not serve. Notice your state of being during shifts of moon phases. They offer you keys to self-development as well as opportunities for transcending.
Nice.
And if you go out in a full moon, there's lots of free light.
And you grow hair on your palms.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm already getting wolfy. It's already, past phase. What were you guys doing on the full moon? I'm always out, no matter what time it is, especially at the noon time on full moon. I'm outside. It's like daytime. Badass.
Yep. I was out filming it. I was out taking pictures. doing energy work?
It's the nighttime,
I
daytime.
was indoor, feeling drained, feeling like bleh. That was how I wanted to do things, you know, a luna, you know,
La luna,
luna
the moon.
5D. What is it? Clairvoyant 5D or?
Oh,
90. Aluna Ash, clairvoyant 90. She is like
Yes.
amazingness,
Yes.
awesomeness. Oh my God.
Yes. You guys check her out. Like, she is amazing. She does readings, but she does like weekly air, fire, water, and what am I, earth sign readings, and then she does updates on the energies.
And anytime, yeah, I was gonna say anytime energy influxes come in, she's on it, like up on
And
it, like.
and I was gonna tell you, I've been waking up at 3 in the morning and at 6 in the morning, and it's been like I'll be like sound asleep, and then I'll be like, whoa, like
That's,
no,
in
I
my
was not
opinion.
scared. I'm not scared.
No,
It's just
that's
like
that's
it
your
wakes me
higher
up like,
self.
whoa.
In my opinion, that's my higher self doing that to me. I know. So, and I'm doing that too. So,
Oh, okay.
that's my higher self trying to get my attention. When I wake up at 3 or 6, because I do that, or 6:33, or you know what I'm saying. It's
Oh,
like
wow.
that. It just is. You know, I'll look at my clock sometimes. Like 10:44 has been a thing. I see it twice a day, every day, and then sometimes like 3 or 4 times if it's on something else. You know, so. But
Yeah.
like she talks about, that's templates that are anchoring in new energetic gifts that are opening, stuff like that.
Do you believe? I heard this actually recently, and I actually knew this, but in a different way when I was religious, I guess. About I heard that, and I don't even know if it's true or not, that Christ died at 3 a.m. and that's why at 3 a.m. that's when the demons and all those things come out.
I
You
don't
know,
know.
I've heard that, but I like, dude, I don't.
And
I don't know.
actually, not recently, I heard that between 3 o'clock, 3 a.m. and I forgot what other time. I don't know, between 3 a.m. and some.
3:33.
I
No,
do know this.
is
I do
one of
know.
them
Oh, go
when
ahead.
you can do. It's when if you're trying to connect or have some kind of divination or something, you can easily do it or something.
When
I don't know.
it's when the veil is the thinnest. I do know
Yes.
this though. Whenever, and the veil is not like something outside of you. The veil is actually parts of you. I mean, it's like denser parts of you that just don't let information in. It's like when 3 a.m. comes around, it's like a certain alignment that makes it easier for you know, information to get through that.
Yeah.
But all of this, have you guys seen this 3 a.m. challenge stuff on YouTube that all
No.
the cool kids are doing? No.
No. What
Like
is it?
they'll challenge kids to get up and like put a bunch of fidget spinners on the counter and spin them around, which is actually like cultivating energy. But if there's like fear behind it, where they're
Oh.
trying to scare these kids into thinking that if they do something at 3 a.m., something spooky is going to happen. So that's like they're playing
Bloody
Bloody
Their
Mary
Mary.
or something.
energy.
I knew.
Right?
See, ooh, I called it. See,
Bloody Mary.
I said it at the
Yep.
same time. So, what do you guys think about this? Because I've told people before. What do you think would happen to you if you actually were enlightened in the flesh? Because the only real part of Jesus' story that I gather is that he went through phases of learning, and you guys call it, getting in touch with his higher self. But at the age of 33, when he was the enlightened man in the flesh, they killed him.
Yeah.
So they literally killed not just like a man or a savior, they killed a man in the flesh, enlightened.
That
Like all,
was
and
that
then
was
the dark ages follow, after that. We're not allowed to
yeah.
be enlightened.
That was actually a nexus point. Just like I was telling you kind of earlier about like the Atlantis stuff, that was actually, in my own opinion, like when they killed Jesus, on the day that they killed him and the 3 days that it took him to resurrect and whatnot like that, I think that it was a specific occult ritual that was meant to disrupt the light of humanity, like the
But
natural.
well, there's a lot of layers because the 3 days and the all of that's just really celestial. It's the southern
Yes.
cross in the southern hemisphere. At wintertime on the 22nd, the sun's down at the furthest it's going to go south, and it doesn't move for 3 days.
That's the thing, man. This
For
occult
the
stuff.
crux. So in
Yeah.
3 days on the 25th, it starts to come back and give us summer. So literally, the sun goes over the cross. It dies for 3 days and it's resurrected and it comes back and brings back spring and Easter bunnies and fertility and everything for Passover when the sun
Yeah.
passes over.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's all right in your face. It's weird.
Well, whenever they use all of this occult, like hidden symbolism and stuff, and use it against us, then people get scared to use it back, to take their power back. You see what I'm saying? So they see a triangle. Well, a triangle is one of the most powerful geometric shapes, as far as like everything is made of these basic building block shapes, right? Sacred geometry is. And I know I use the triangle a lot in my healing because it's raising energy, or doing whatever you need to do with energy. That's a direction, that's an intention, but it's all about the intention you use behind it. It's not like, oh, I saw an eye symbol and that means that product is evil. Look into who's making that product. Look into who's using it and how they're using it, or what, it's all to each, their own intent.
Well, the eye in the pyramid's a pretty simple one. That's the grand creator and the all-seeing eye, meaning that the grand creator, the one that created everything, can see everything and is all-knowing. That's the symbol of enlightenment that us as flesh are trying to attain. And then the people
pyramid
that
is our flesh.
And you know that this is a scientific fact. This isn't a theory or like, you couldn't say it was mysticism, that whenever you build a pyramidal shape, there's a recordable what do they call it? A vortex of energy that appears inside the shape.
Really?
And it can be any shape. It doesn't have to have walls. It can just be the shape of like wires. Like you should look into the Russian pyramids. The pyramid that they made, and all it is a pyramid building. There's nothing special about it except for its shape. It was putting off so much energy that the Russian Air Force sent people to find out what was creating the energy vortex. And then come to find out it's just some eccentric architect that built a bunch of pyramids because he believed it makes power, which it does. Now they've proven that.
Wow. Rick and Delaney said, boom, triangle frequency is the most powerful.
Mm-hmm. And it's amplified by 4 whenever it's in a pyramid shape. So, yeah.
Wow.
True and true. Awesome.
Why are pyramids 4-sided? I would have thought 3-sided will make it more sense. So there must be a genuine reason for a 4-sided one. I can't understand what the reason is. That's Scratch comment.
Well, the reason that the main ones on Earth that are 4-sided are pointed to the cardinal direction, and they have a specific layout of mathematics. Like the Giza pyramid records the exact diameter and the radius of the Earth. It also knows it also marks out souls, which I don't know how they knew, light years and all of that stuff. That mathematics is in there. Matter of fact, the place on the Earth that the Great Pyramid of Giza is at is a number. It puts off a specific pi number, 3.14, 15, blah 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 blah, forever. So they were putting stuff right out in plain sight for people that could think in geometric shapes and sacred geometry. Even if you're not an elite, the proof is sitting in front of you. You just have to look at it and unlock the puzzle that's in front of you.
They're for harnessing energy and manipulating it and controlling it.
Wow. That's very cool. I'm learning all this stuff right now.
It's like
so cool.
You ever seen like a pyramid that can change and then you turn it and then now it's a star with different shapes, but at the core there's actually a square, and depending on which angle you're looking at it from, all kinds of geometry shapes show up. It's a multi-dimensional thing, more than just up, down, left and right and forwards and backwards. there's dimensions that are flat in the 2D that become 3D. It's very bizarre with the sacred geometry.
Check it out. This is what you're talking about right here. These colors came to me. These colors came to me in different layers, and this triangle was spinning in different directions, almost like an atom. This one was spinning in different directions like an atom, and each color was spinning in different directions like an atom. I couldn't do all of the detail that went out and out and out of circles that were overlaid on top of this, but this is the same thing that you're talking about, just about.
I have one with the Leak project that, like, well,
That's
for
cool.
people that recognize it, I turned Toth into all kinds of sacred geometry and moved him around.
Cool.
Just walk like an Egyptian, man. I'd be hiding stuff in my videos with all of that stuff.
Yeah, I like Egyptian stuff too.
I have quite a few Egyptian connections myself, male and female. So.
Scratch is saying I'm fascinated with Egypt pyramids.
Yeah.
Me too.
They're powerful.
Yes.
I actually want to know what Punku looked like before it was destroyed.
Right. Yeah. And there were weren't there like two sphinxes or something like that, or one of them was destroyed because of the underground connections it had?
There is another sphinx on the other side of the pyramid because Egyptians always did everything in twos. Like there's never an obelisk without a matching corresponding obelisk. And usually there's not a pyramid without, as above, so below. They believed in that. So there is definitely things under those old buildings. Matter of fact, they know that really older stuff right out behind the Great Pyramid, and it's filled with water all the time. And I'm sure that the elites have gone in there with people with scuba gear to find out what's in it, but they're not going to let the public in it because they let it stay flooded.
Dude, they probably hold ceremonies down there.
On Earth that we know of, you would think that they would pump it out and want to look at it, but for some reason they don't want to, because that'll mess up the whole Egyptology religion that they've created.
The fake one.
Yeah.
Well, it's partially partially fake. Like everything, it's only part of the truth.
Right, it's overlaid. It's just a false narrative.
Distortion of the truth, or the story. I just want to say, Mrs. Mrs. Elite is saying she was devastating. She hit it hard at the worst. She hit it hard at the worst time. But this is amazing community has humbled me and warmed up my heart and saved me from losing everything. I'm so thankful. I can't express you just how thankful. So yeah, if you guys don't know, well, like she's saying, something was happening to her and she needed to have a certain amount of money, and Puff Puff, Exhale, and other channels help
cool
get the money for her. And it looks
That's
like
so
she
awesome.
got it. Yes, so I'm so excited for her. Yes.
That's so awesome.
Yeah. So sorry, I just had to say something.
Cool.
She's a grower. She grows. She's a grower. So,
oh, cool.
Go check
it's
out
so
her
beautiful,
channel.
though.
She got her house broken into. Wow.
Oh my God.
Second Amendment. Just saying.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that things are starting to look up positive in your way. Oh, no problem. Okay, so it's 10:55. Have you guys seen 55 a lot too?
Yes.
Like a lot. And license plates and time. Yeah.
We were talking about 555.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say on that Aluna, one of the videos that Aluna Ash made, I made a comment about seeing the crow, and somebody replied, okay, before I tell the story, I've been seeing a lot of 33s, 333s, a lot of threes constantly. So my reply was just like saying that I saw a crow and, you know, nothing related with threes. This lady, Sarah N., she replied to me saying something that she also saw a crow and it was the time 333.
Messengers.
So that, I don't know, kind of like, what's the odds for someone to tell me that when I've been seeing 333s and I didn't even mention anything about the 333s? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, to me, and this is just personally, because it can mean different things to everybody, really, because that's kind of your higher self communication. But you know, you learn to decipher it and read it. But it means like getting synchronized with my body, mind, and spirit, and being in the
Yes, the
moment.
three.
Yeah. For me, it because whenever you're synchronized, all of that is synchronized. You can actually be in the moment a lot easier, more readily. You can come back to that quicker, you know, throughout your day.
Yeah. So it looks like Ransom's computer got rebooted and no internet. So he's frozen and I don't even know how to get him off.
I was
So,
just looking at that. I was like, man, he must have like screenshotted it and went to the restroom or something.
I'm trying to stop his video, but it's not working. So I don't know. Remove. Do you want to remove Ransom? I guess yes.
Kick him out. No.
Okay, and it's not removed, so I don't know. I said yes, and he's still there, so who knows? But it's actually about to be 11, so I don't know how long more you want to hang in here.
No, you're good whenever you're ready.
Is your hubby waiting, or he's cool?
Oh, he's good. I mean, it doesn't really make a difference.
Okay. So do you feel like pulling maybe a few cards?
Sure.
Or if there's anything, no, before we do that, okay, now he's gone. Can you see it?
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, is there anything else you want to share with us before we start doing the readings? Anything that you know about your channel or anything?
I really didn't. I mean, if I can help anybody, that's what I'm here for. I'm not like here to, you know, promote or whatever, but like if I can help you guys, if anything resonates that I put out there with you guys, and I do Reiki. I'm right now really only practicing on myself and my husband. I got initiated or attuned back beginning of February, and so I'm finding amazing new ways to go back and heal things that aren't just physical, you know, like things that are traumas from all kinds of places, energetically. So if anybody resonates with light language, needs activations, needs to just talk or get some Reiki, feel free to contact me.
Yes.
My Google Plus is in the corner of my YouTube page.
What's your YouTube page?
Hang out, message me. Bright Celtic Light and Harris Tribe.
Okay.
It's gonna change, but
yeah, so people know it's gonna change. Hi, Milky. Hi, Michael Brown. Hi, Ken. Hi, Bill bye, Bill Sibley. So I will put her information on the description box.
Yeah, sorry, it's like during a transition kind of business sort of thing. So.
And that's awesome because Aluna Ash has been saying a lot about that too. That
I don't know.
What's your planets? What's your planets? Like your sun rising.
Dude, I'd have to look that up because there's so many. You know what I'm saying? Like because I'm doing like different types of astrology though, and I'm kind of jumping around. Like I'll jump to Vedic and then I'll go to Western and then I'll go to this new stuff that Aluna has showed me at the Law of Time. I think it's .org. It's this book on the master synchronicity of the cycles of everything and your kin number, and it puts all of the everything that I've learned up to now kind of in a sort of, it makes more sense to me anyway. So I'm kind of in a transitional state with that too, with my astrology understanding. So
good night, make Kibu. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Anton says, I resonate with codes and hidden messages, subliminals.
Numbers, colors, all of that stuff is like, we're so numbed out as a society. We don't even feel anymore. So we don't recognize the stuff that our higher self's like, hey, pay attention.
Yeah. All right. So if you guys want a card from Bright and I, say your name and we'll pull a card for you guys. Hi, Jazz. Thank you for stopping by in my stream. I appreciate it. Here, let me do this really quick.
And I want to say thank you to everybody who's supported what I'm doing too. Like, I know it looks really strange or sounds really strange, but you know, good looking out. Thanks, guys.
I feel like actually you'll be surprised more people that resonate than what you think.
It took me so.
It's not as far out as you think, or at least I know for me and for some people. So.
Well, it's kind of like the whole. I see a lot of controversy about twin flames, and I see a lot of controversy about star seeds, and I see a lot of controversy. You're not gonna resonate with that stuff and think that it's real if you aren't that. Like, seriously, you have to experience it to know that that's your path.
After all what we are, our experiences. What we know is true for us.
Right.
We might not be able to show it to someone, and for someone else might sound completely.
Right. I can't hand you my feelings on the subject, but I can kind of explain to you. That's why I like light language so much, because it's a feeling. It's something that I was just praying for, like probably 7 years, actually, now that I think about it. But I was praying for a way to transfer consciousness so that I could show people, like, as an empath, you feel everything. So there's some times when people don't understand why you do what you do or how you do what you do. And you're like, but it's because I see everything and feel everything. Like, I see in your eyes, or in the expressions you don't make, or in the silence, I feel it.
Yes.
So, but that was my answer. That was it. Light language was it. And I was so thankful.
That's neat, man. That's a lot of years. The universe was trying to teach you patience, huh?
Oh yeah, I got 4 kids. That was something I really needed help with before I got them up to their teenage years.
I bet. Rebel Rose says, I believe in twin flames.
Twin flames is like it's a blessing and a curse at the same time, because I've been in physical union with mine for 11 years. And, I was just trying to figure out what we were to begin with, because I knew this was different, because I had been married before, but this was different. I had dated a lot, and this was different. And everything that's the same is the same. Everything that's different is opposite, like completely mirrored opposite. We kind of, I don't know.
I was gonna say, I do believe also in twin flames, but again, it goes back to what we were just talking about. Until you go through something like that, then you know it exists. Because when someone is like, when some of the stuff that Aluna is saying, if you would not understand what she's saying, you would think that she's completely out there.
Yeah. Girl, I listen to myself sometimes, and I'm like, you cannot put that video out. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like there's some stuff that I write and I want to share it, but then I know that, you know, I can look at it from a 3D perspective and go, that's how that's going to be taken, even though I can look at it from a different perspective in my meaning. Not everybody's going to pick it up that way. So I kind of like,
Exactly.
it's been a process of growth and just making sure that I don't know, trying to share the gift properly so that it's not misunderstood.
Exactly. No, and I think that you're doing a beautiful job, and I definitely feel like you're gonna achieve what you're here to do.
You guys
Sure.
don't know how much restraint it takes to not get on here every day and be like, oh my God, you guys, do you know what's happening? You know,
I
but
bet.
that's part of my karmic play out too. That's part of my boot camp, is not exploding on everybody like I did whenever I first woke up, or not like wanting to charge to the front of the race before the race is even started, you know.
Yeah. Your answer is that. Okay, so I think Milky Way Weekly wants a card.
What up, my brother?
And I think Mrs. Elite Nugs, do you also wanted a card? I forgot if you said you wanted one or
Muted
not.
and stuff, man.
What?
I'm all
Oh,
muted.
you're back. What happened to you? Well, we know what happened.
Well, I thought I was having internet problems because my phone went off and it was weird at the same time. But I guess I just wasn't having bars, and my cat unplugged the router. So yeah,
Oh, damn.
it was an inside job.
It was a trap. Okay, so Davey, are you Davey from Expanding the Process? Davey the Scottish?
Is it the Scottish Davy?
Scottish? I'm terrible at accents. I'm awful.
I know, that's what I said. I'm so too. Are those deadhead bears everywhere? What the hell?
What's F? What does it mean? What? I think that's him. What does FKS means?
FKS. Books?
LOL.
I don't know.
All right, what you got, Beth?
Okay, this is Giant Being of the Himalayas.
Wow.
This is like this is like a guardian, a mountain guardian. And I see, like, what I'm seeing is you standing up as tall as your obstacles. Like, whatever is coming your way, you're just as big as that. Like, anyway. It says, ground and anchor your light into the land. Wherever you are assisting Mother Earth greatly with your energy. Realize and be aware that you are powerful. The magnitude of your being is so bright and needed for Mother Earth. Detach yourself for a moment. Observe experiences and strengths, struggles you have to overcome. Take note of lessons, inner strengths and gifts you have discovered along the way. You have the power to lift the old densities off your land and transmute them into light. Do so, as well as clearing your energetic fields daily. You have a very strong connection with Earth's ley lines and power points. Explore this when you ground yourself.
Ley line.
And I'm gonna pull a card or a reading for Milky Way. Okay, so
Which one of those decks are you using?
I'm just using the Spirit de la Lune.
Moon power.
So I got the Blessing Moon in Contentment. Sorry about the nails. I also got the Peacemaker, which that's you. It's a zodiac card, and the zodiac cards are represented by people, so that's definitely you. And then Sovereignty. So let me see. The Libra is an air. So let me see in my notes.
Look at all the deadhead bears.
Huh?
Sorry. My phone
What did I
is
say it was?
dying.
Oh no, you have to charge it.
Yes. Oh shit, what did I do?
She has to tune in with the phone's energies.
It says here that the air is the abstract realm of the mind. Your thoughts and imaginations, projects and situations are still playing out more in your head than in your physical realm. So that is that card. So this is a symbol. I don't know if you guys can help me with this. This is a symbol of, here, you see the symbol that the hand is making?
Yes. I get different
there it is.
symbols and stuff when I'm meditating too, and when I'm doing the light language. It's different connection points, like elements and bodies parts and stuff.
Air, divinity.
Well, here it says that I think this card represents that he's getting blessings and he's in contentment mood, but the peacemaker card is showing, like it said, that it's more all the plans and all the things that he wants to achieve are more in the mental realm than in the physical realm. So he needs to
Are you telling me the peacemaker is throwing gang signs?
The peacemaker? Oh yeah, the card. And the lunar eclipse, what's the lunar eclipse represented? Isn't it represented by cleansing, or what is it? I forgot. Lunar
by
eclipse.
What?
A lunar eclipse is a big change, big shift, right?
I know during every lunar eclipse, I have really big shit clearing moments. You know what I'm saying? Like just stuck stuff that I haven't paid attention to in a while.
Let me just see, because I'm very curious of this energy, the lunar eclipse.
And it would depend on what zodiac sign it's in too.
Yeah. 89. Okay, so it says the lunar eclipse marks an end to an eclipse cycle that begins with a solar eclipse. You may have the power to complete and integrate deep changes within your karma and your soul during this time. It is the time to step in your fullness. So yeah, it's telling you that you will be stepping into your true self. So yeah, that was for Milky. And I think Mrs. Elite Nugs wants a reading too.
My phone is dying, guys.
Oh, you have to go?
Yeah, I'm afraid it's about to
I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. I charged it up all the way too. It's just I am manifesting better equipment is what I'm gonna do.
There you go. And you know what? Streaming does drain the
oh yeah, that thing's working.
The battery.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, do you have to go? Do you want? You can just leave the meeting, and I'll just do the reading for Mrs. Elite Nugs.
Okay. I'm sorry, guys.
No, you're good. Thank you so much for
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it was fun. I like listening to you guys. That was cool. That's kind of the silent cartoon in the background.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. I really did have fun. And thank you everybody who is watching. Love you guys.
I have to have you back. I'll talk to you soon, Beth. I'll talk to you.
Okay. All right. You guys have a good night. Thank you.
Good night.
Bye. Bye, DJ.
Laters.
Oh, you're showing something? Oh, okay, there we go. You got the, was that, oh man, and I mixed already the deck. What finger was it? Was it the
It was this one, the third
expanding
finger.
one?
So yep, expanding
Yeah,
upward,
expanding.
opening
Yep.
movement. No,
Oh, wow.
thumb. That's thumb. Let's see, where is it? Pinky ring, index, middle, right? It's your middle,
Yes.
your ring. So it's that one, right? Your
No,
ring
it's the ring. It's the ring finger. Yes. It's the steady, solid obstruction cohesion.
solid obstruction cohesion. That sounds really like.
Oh, thank you,
Weird.
Anton. He's saying that the lunar eclipse are significant events at a spiritual level. Yes. So I feel like for Milky, that means that he's having that in his life right now.
Cool.
A
Let me
significant event of spiritual level. Yeah, pretty much. All right,
Don't.
so I'm gonna pull cards for Mrs. Elite Nugs, and somebody else wanted one. I forgot. Let me see.
Me.
You want some too?
Sure,
From
I'm
Deborah.
here.
So I'm gonna do Elite Nugs, Deborah, and Ransom.
All right.
Pick.
Mine's gonna be good.
Oh, hi, April. April Corbin Ahmed is here. I don't know if I said your name right. Ahmed. So this is for Mrs. Elite Nugs. It's gonna be good.
I wonder if it's going to be about nugs. Big fluffy nugs.
Okay.
I scratched my nose and I got.
I feel like when I know it's the time to pull the cards is when I've come when it's when it shuffles just a certain way. I don't know. It's
So you know it's gonna be telling you something soon. By the way, the cards you're feeling.
I guess.
So is the blowing on it to put your spirit in it, or is it just a concentration thing you got?
I do it to put my, I guess, essence in it, like
Essence
that,
on it.
and I try to connect with that person's energy,
I
their
see.
heart, higher self, I guess. But
The higher.
I really connect with the heart, not the higher self. I don't know. Maybe I'm not doing it right, but that's what I do.
The heart. I see. That makes sense. Empathy.
Okay. Yes, that's right. All right, Anton. I will pull a card for you too. So let's see. Oh, I got again that contentment.
Oh wow, the thing.
Yep, again.
Removing obstruction.
And you got my favorite card, Mrs. Elite.
Wolves. A lot of wolves tonight, huh? And look
Yes.
at that eye in the middle.
Yep, it's the sharpen instinct card.
That's right.
Instinct.
Pay attention.
And then the achiever.
Pay attention while you're achieving. Hey, wow, that came in crystal clear there. That's really cool. I think that's the
It's
clearest
funny,
I've seen.
it's green. Oh, anyways, let's see. So what we said about the expanding, the blessing moon, what was that sign?
Oh,
Yeah.
obstructing, moving obstruction, or something like that.
Well, if it's that, it makes
actually. Solid obstruction cohesion, steady. Prithvi mudra. I don't know if I say it right.
I don't know either.
Prithvi mudra. I don't know. It's a finger thing, dude.
Yes, is a.
Which is very comfortable. And then you can see I have a purple thumb because I mashed it. So my mudra hurts.
That's funny. Your mudra hurts.
Yep.
I'm just very curious what the book says about that. I'm sorry. I said I was not going to read this.
Well, it's your book. You can read it if you want to here on the Raven Wolf channel.
It says, pay special attention to your dreams at this time, for you may be revealed your next step. Before you move on, you must honor what has come past. Celebrate with your tribe in love and gratitude. Some more blessings can shower down on you. Enjoy this relaxing and content atmosphere. And that's funny because she just had some blessings, I feel like, from people in the community backing her up and helping her. So
That
that's
is cool.
great.
Positivity.
Yeah. Yes. And then the sharpened instincts. It seems like you're gonna be opening up to some abilities there, or your intuition.
Yeah.
And then this, I just thought it was so cool because it's green, and her name is Elite Nugs, and she's the achiever. This is a zodiac card. It's a Capricorn card.
And it has something to do with nature.
It represents her.
Oh.
And she's the achiever. And it's in the earth sign. And earth sign is in the earth's element. And the earth element is turn focus inward, honoring your body and energy. Tying up any loose ends would allow you to shed what no longer serves your soul and the rest. So, oh wow. Mrs. Elite Knox, she says that, yes, I've been trying to open up. I'm planning on the future. Yay, that's awesome.
They're going to be ultra elite nugs soon.
All right, so this one is for, I don't remember the name.
I remember I was one of them.
Yeah, I know, but Deborah, oh my gosh, Deborah, this is for you.
Yeah, that's right, I remember.
Mrs. Elite Nog says, that makes much sense. You're welcome. I hope top your night off. Oh, thank you, April. I appreciate it. All right, so this one is for Deborah. And then I'm gonna do Ransom and Anton.
Cool. Anton. Tonton.
Oh, thank you, Judith. I appreciate that. She says, remember, like and share. Yes, thank you. Please do like. Oh, good. Mrs. Elite says, it really did. Indeed. I'm glad. I'm glad I got to be a part of it, for sure. Thank you, C. Golden. So do you have any news that you want to share with us? And no, other than YouTube getting shot yesterday?
No, you know what's so weird about that is I knew that they were kind of going that direction, trying to make somebody that's mad at their censorship. But, you know, actually, I watched the lady's video, and I'm not saying she's like completely sane or nothing like that or whatever. But I watched the video where she was whining about things that YouTube does do. And I know that they do it to me. So it is kind of messed up that they goaded this person's psyche so much that she thought, and this is another thing, YouTubers out there. It's just a social media network. So a lot of people get like a weird fame thing, I guess, with YouTube. And they, you know, they really, really got to maintain it. So her whole world, she thought, was getting destroyed by YouTube. So obviously she was completely insane, though. But, you know, she did have some truth. Even crazies can tell the truth to you.
Yeah.
But I was tripping out on a rant, so that was pretty weird. And they did go there right away trying to blame her because she's been a critic of YouTube censorship.
Yeah.
And did you see that one of the news people changed her skin lighter and gave her green eyes to make her look more white, which is the second time the media's done that. CNN did that to that Black Lives Matter guy that shot up the Oregon college. They made him look white and made his nose pointy before they put the picture on the thing. So there's some really heavy mind games going on right now in the media.
Wow. They're really going all
we're living in bizarre world. If nothing else, I would call it that.
Okay, I don't think Deborah's here, but I'm still gonna.
You
say
still
her
do
right
it. She asked.
So that's I got the Aries,
Aries,
the Inspirer,
God of War.
and again, this is a zodiac sign, so that will represent her, the Inspire. And let's see, and the Fire. So yeah, it says that it's time of movement and following your passions and creating changes. Oh, that's funny because the next card was create. So
Create your
yeah,
changes.
definitely. If any projects or anything creative is, I don't know, you're feeling it, I think you should definitely go for it and manifest. So manifest them. I feel like all of the things that we should be doing in life is with intentions, right? Everything is about intentions.
And hopefully good.
Yes. So pretty much manifest. You can achieve, and create what you want.
Yeah. But just remember the first
Good
law
or bad.
exchange.
I'm sorry?
Just remember the first law of equivalent exchange. And this means that you cannot attain nothing without losing anything.
Right.
But make sure you lose the negative and gaining positive, and you'll be all right.
Yes. Expands, Davey. Yep. Expand your process.
Just don't expand your process in public or you'll get arrested for it.
That's funny. Dead to censorship and PG-13, Anton says. C. Golden says, yeah, justice warriors is the reason we have censorship. That's true. Hi, Flat Man.
Social Justice Warrior League.
Oh, wait.
Army of Rainbows.
Is April not feeling good or something?
I don't know.
Oh, hey, chat Edwin. I'm glad you made it. Okay, so this new next reading is gonna be for you, Ransom. You ready?
Yeah, it's good. It's always good.
Yeah.
I think good fortune cookie.
So chat Edwin, I knew him when I had my the different YouTube channel name, Anna Navarro, when I first started.
Oh yeah, way back in November of like just a couple months ago.
No, that's how I had it for since 2010.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh, yes. You mean just as the chatter, as the chat box before you started making stuff?
Yes. And I saw him on the Praise Dealer chat, and I was saying hello and everything, and he was like, I'm sorry, did you change your name or something? I don't recognize you. I was like, oh yeah, I'm Raven Wolf channel.
Coming in there talking to people like your, bestest friends, and they're like, I never seen you before.
Yeah, that's funny. So I'm glad he made it. That's cool. Oh, you're welcome, Deborah. I hope it resonates with you. Are you in the process of anything, thinking about doing something creative?
It's a pregnant kid.
Oh, so your cat is pregnant?
Oh yeah, she's fat. She's already fat.
Show us her belly. Oh, I don't see no fat. I don't see no belly.
She's got a big pooch right here. She's all fat. She's got a fat butt. She's a little skinny cat. She's probably got 2 or 3. Hey, where you going? Don't get weird. She didn't like that, all of that belly inspecting. Look at that. The claws are out.
Just like, leave me alone, human.
All right, go away. Fine.
So hopefully you have the live streaming so you can stream the kitties.
Yeah, that would be cool. 24-hour kitty cam. I'll even catch them coming out of the sacks. It's 4K.
Nice. Hi,
Did you see those
flying turtle.
beautiful baby cockroaches being
Oh
born on
my
my
gosh,
video?
I can't believe
Oh,
you
that
killed
was
them.
just
That was
cool.
disgusting.
That was beautiful life
And
blossoming.
it was
Did you
like
see how it
right
came
at
out
the
of the flower?
beginning. No.
I thought
And
it
I
was
kept
cool.
thinking, all I could think was my refrigerator in the garage.
Well, those were hissing cockroaches. Those weren't the gross American cockroaches or German cockroaches that come in your house. You don't want those guys. Those are the ones that
Whatever.
get you creep.
We got the Achiever again, the Achiever card. And talking about expansion.
Ooh. I'm going to expand my process.
Yes.
Just not in public.
And you got the support.
Well.
And you will achieve it because you're the achiever. And look, it's another green one. I'm representing. Yeah. Not assimilating. No. What's the word? In my head, this green, since I did the reading for Mrs. Elite, and this came out, and it's the nugs.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That it came out for you too.
Yeah, I like nugs too.
So yeah, you're going through some expansion right now, and you've been supported.
So pretty much, you're telling me I'm going to expand my process somewhere in a public place with some support.
And you will be the achiever.
I will achieve whatever I'm achieving when said expansion happens.
Yes. Oh, okay. Sorry, April. I thought, never mind. So I thought April was sick, but no. She said, just wanted to send those vibes out there. Sometimes I don't understand half of the chat, what's going on.
Well, you got to have context. If you don't know what they wrote like 3 days ago in a different chat room, you don't know what they're talking about now. The gossip moves fast. I've seen it.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
My tingle for a minute.
The things I know about YouTubers. You would not believe the things I know for a fact about all kinds of different YouTubers, but I'm such a cool guy that I keep privacy private and I'm not a gossiper. Otherwise, I would tell all of you. I can like that. What's that show? The Gossip Girl? XOXO. I know what all the hoes is doing and everybody else too. I got it all locked up in the bowl.
Oh, wow. Thank you for letting us know that information.
Well, I thought it was funny because you would not believe the amount of people that share things with me that I did not ask to be shared with.
Oh, yeah? Well,
private
you're the
thing.
healer. You're the healer, right?
I guess, but it doesn't heal the person that's being shown, whose privacy is being violated when those people tell me or show me those things. So, I find it kind of disgusting in the first place. If somebody really wants to tell you something for the purpose that they just know it. And if they're not telling you something for the purpose of helping said individual, then, that's up to no good. Whatever. My opinion ain't worth much.
Okay. So here's the reading for
So anyway, now what? And this is for Anton?
Yeah. So I got the surrender, the dream, and sovereignty card.
Dream and solitude.
No, sovereignty. Not
sovereignty. Oh, he's in charge of shit. He's like top dog. He's sovereigns. In a dream.
And both face cards are on the water element. So yeah, I forgot what the sovereignty card is, but yeah, both
sovereign.
Both face cards are water. So let's see. This is the time, and since it's two cards like that, it's definitely telling you that this is the time to focus your connections with others and yourself. Let love and compassion be your guide, and have courage to listen to your intuition. So, and like I said, since it's a double, double one, like double water element,
Yeah.
is really, really encouraging you to start thinking from your heart and
From
have
your heart.
more and have more compassion. And then the sovereignty card, I'm curious what it will say. Oh, bye, Mrs. Elite Nugs. I hope you have a great night. Much love to you. Okay, sovereignty. Well, I just read that, the lunar eclipse. That's the lunar eclipse.
Oh.
And he was actually telling me about it. Let's see. I'm curious to see what it says in the shadow side. 89. Okay, it says, your power frightens you. You know, if you take responsibility for everything in your life, the feelings of dependency and compliance that have kept you quiet will dissolve. Reclaim the power you have gave to others. Surrender to yourself. There is no room to play small anymore. So yeah, that's what the sovereignty card means.
No reason, huh?
Well, that's in the shadow side, but normally it says that you have the power to complete and integrate deep changes within your karma and your soul during this time.
Cool.
So
realignment.
So I think that's all I have for the readings.
Well, I didn't bring up 420 news because, like, I didn't pay attention today. I was working on vehicles and stuff like that. I smashed my thumb. It didn't feel enlightening. It was.
Did you break it?
No, I just smashed it. It's like all green and blue right now, so it'll be a nice shade of purple tomorrow.
Can you bend it?
Oh, yeah.
Or is it too swollen?
No, it's on the end. I mashed it.
Oh, that's the worst.
The bottom's bruised too. That's what's funny is I know it's bad because the bottom part's bruised.
Oh, my leg just started hurting.
What, Cat?
But anyways, you guys, so yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be live tomorrow or Friday. So I will catch you guys in the weekend. Huh?
Are you gonna?
Or maybe recording? Recording?
Yeah, you said you're not gonna be live. Right?
Oh no, I'm not gonna. You're welcome, Anton. I don't know. I hope something resonated with you. No, I don't know. I don't think we're gonna. I'm not gonna. I don't know. So I will say on the weekend for sure. I'm sure I'll pop live in the weekend. I don't know when, but that's when you guys will see me next. Unless I come on here unexpected, but I don't know. So
awesome. I've been liking your crystal specials.
Oh, my crystal learning class is on Mondays. Yes, but everybody has a show on Mondays, so I have to like schedule it. Like, I don't know. I have to do it earlier, I guess.
Yeah, you could do that. I have no shows planned currently.
Yeah. Bye, Flying Turtle. He said, gotta go. My supervisor is staring at me.
Uh-oh.
That's funny. I hope you're not getting in trouble. That's funny. Okay, well, so yeah, you guys expect seeing me this weekend. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me and Ransom. And
cool. Thanks for inviting me.
It was very nice having Bright Celtic Moonlight with us tonight. I hope she can come back again and we can do some readings or something because our readings got cut short. But again, thank you so much, Bright Celtic Moonlight. I appreciate you coming. Thank you, Ransom. And I will see you guys later, I guess.
All right. Well, to everybody, peace out. Have a good one.
Much love to all of you guys.